Hi, hello. Welcome to my attempt of a cooking channel. I am Marina and I don't like to cook, but I do like to make things that are fun and exciting for my kids. And even though I'm sick and you can probably hear it on my voice, I'm gonna show you what I made for them for Halloween. Was Halloween almost a month ago? Yes. Did I film that part of me cooking for my kids almost a month ago? Also, yes. But it doesn't mean that we cannot have fun. I think that we don't need an excuse to just make stuff that we think is fun. So I'll show you what I made for my kids in Halloween, and maybe you want to make them for your kids now. The recipe that I followed made meatballs by hand, which you could do. I'm gonna leave that in the description so you can follow it if you want to make the meatballs. I chose to use these frozen meatballs because I was making them for my kids and my neighbor really likes these ones. I wanted him to also enjoy on the fun meatballs for Halloween. So this was the easiest way for me to include him. But you can totally handmade meatballs following the recipe that I'm doing on the description. I have a kid on the bed. I must go. I hope you enjoyed the video. First things first, we're gonna open these croissant sheets or croissant. I don't know how you pronounce them, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna use 2 of this to make the whole bag, so that will give you an idea of the amount that you might need. I've always liked popping open these Pillsbury's products. I don't know why. I just like it. But once I managed to open my crescent sheets, I unrolled it and I tried to distribute it a little bit as uniform as I could on my cutting board, and then I started cutting the little stripes that are gonna make the mummy wrapping. The first ones that I cut, I made a little bit too thick. You're gonna see how then I started going thinner. You can see here how I started going thinner, and I think on the thinner side is the cutest the mummies came out. Also, the wrapping, it's gonna take you a few tries to get it to where you want it to be, and I have some lessons learned to leave the space for the eyes a little bit more on the center of the meatballs because the eyes kept falling off on my meatballs. You're gonna see at the end. This is the meatballs that we use because of my neighbor. I explained that. I parchment paper to baking sheets and then I got into wrapping. You can see how it progressed into getting into better wrapping when I continued and I found my rhythm. But it's okay. Nothing's perfect. I baked them following the Pillsbury instruction to make sure that that was cooked well. And these are the final products after we ate some. We gave some to our neighbors, and I think they end up being really cute.